don't never use my effects, y'all, but I'm gonna get it together. So here we are. It's Ginuwine Mas Finas with your girl Nicole Coco Patrice, and I did a little makeup for y'all. I put a little lashes on today, period. So for your viewing pleasures, bitch, we in here. So we're gonna get into it. I appreciate everybody for watching. That's, checking me, following me, liking, subscribing, sharing, even the creepy ones, even the ones who are just, you're being hidden. You're watching in the corners, away from it all, in the privacy of your, I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know where you're watching or why you're being so secretive about it, but it's cool. You can just watch my stories and, be that mysterious view or views multiple in the wee hours of the morning. All right, let me stop. It's cool. It's cool. I be creeping and shit too. I be creeping on y'all shit. You know what I mean? Occasionally. And I think it's weird though. Like, I just think it's really weird that people will like follow you and don't ever like engage with you. I like cleared a lot of my Instagram friend list out like that because I was like, I don't even know why I'm following half these people because they don't even say nothing, and then they don't say nothing to me. So what I'm following them for? You know what I mean? And it's not like you're giving me content that I need, especially if like I know like the vibe is off. Like the vibe's off, why am I following you? It's just like, I'm good. I'm not that nosy. Like I don't care that much, but to each his own. To each his own. All right, well. Now that I got that out of the way, what's going on, y'all? It's been a lot going on. It's been a lot. So let's get into it. So yeah, man, a lot. So I wanted to talk about, it's always Twitter, bro. It's always Twitter. It's always Black Twitter. That's what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? I'm not looking at other people's Twitters because it's Black Twitter. I haven't found like Mexican Twitter. Like I'm still looking for it. Like I find it sometimes and then I get out. It's like I get in and then I get out. It's like the algorithm is confused. I need to tell it more, that I want to know what's happening, in con mi gente. You know what I mean? ¿Me entienden? Okay. But yeah, so fake outrage. This shit is out of control. I'm sick of it. Like, every week we are mad about something and we're like pissed. Like we be going in. Like y'all be like, I don't know what y'all be doing in person with each other, but it sounds like if y'all met up with these people y'all be arguing with online, all y'all has to be in jail. You know what I mean? Because y'all be going fucking hella hard. Like really fucking hella hard. So I don't know, to each his own. But I've seen a lot of Black people. If y'all hear all these thumps and bumps, I'm not dying. It's my daughter. She swear to God, she just sitting on her bed watching like TV, movie, whatever. But it sounds like literally she's jumping on the ceiling and like running around like a hamster wheel in her room. On the walls. Do you hear it? I don't, you probably hear it. So if you hear the thumping and bumping, you're not under attack. Well, you may. I don't know. I hope not. You should just be her. But, whatever. Watch yourself. Check your surroundings, okay? Anywho. But yeah, so I'm just trying to figure this shit out. Because, like, all right, so we got Black people. I meant to write that down to make sure I talked about that shit. But this whole idea of like cancel culture is getting out of control, right? So I noticed like I haven't been really following what the fuck exactly the reason is, but I guess it's because Ye made some sort of announcement or said some crazy shit somewhere. Whoever's still, letting him be publicly heard, he did another interview. I know he had like a live stream going on, but basically he said something to the effect, I'm assuming is what spurred these memes that everyone started posting, because Nori did it too. A few other celebrities who had alter egos basically said that they disassociated with their alter ego. So Nori said he disassociated with Noriega. He's no longer responsible for, what Noriega or Nori does. Kanye separated from Ye. And on people were doing that. So that is hilarious because to me it's so ironic. Like, yo, we are having some real cognitive dissonance. Like, it's just so crazy that like okay, Nori, great example. He had the man on his show. The whole idea of Drink Champs was for people to just spill their guts. Obviously, you're going to get drunk. You want these people to say whatever, right? So it's not like it just, the thought never crossed Nori and whoever the fuck Revolt or whoever the fuck is sponsoring this show. It didn't cross their mind that at some point they might offend people and there would be outrage and pressure and all of that. So especially Kanye West, like they noticed every time they asked this man on, this was what it was. It was very opportunistic, and you know, he wanted to have him on, not because he values freedom of speech, as you already saw, because he pulled, you know, they easily pulled that shit down and apologized, but because, you know, they wanted to be salacious, right? So, and I'm not judging, you know, do what you got to do, right? But at the end of the day, like you can't, you know, that looks bad on you when you have somebody on the show and you give them the platform and you are, and I feel like, as much as I saw of it, I saw most of it. I didn't see it all. But what I saw of that interview, you know, the pushback that people were looking for from Nori, it came more so from Effin. I believe he gave a little bit more pushback, but Nori gave some pushback too on some of the things he was saying. And Nori did try to get the man to like kind of rephrase what he was saying and kind of watch his bag and, you know, watch his mouth for whatever reasons, right? Whatever reasons you want to stand on for moral, you know, the moral high road or whatever it is, like he still gave the man multiple opportunities to like kind of rephrase what he was saying. So I don't know how you could put that on the show. Either way, I'm against canceling. I'm against fucking censorship. I'm against fucking taking shit down. If you don't like some shit, move the fuck around. That's how I feel. You don't like how the fuck somebody treating you. If you don't like how somebody's talking to you, you don't like what's being said about you, move the fuck around. Because all you're doing in arguing with this person and focusing and getting all these people to look at this, what they said is so bad. All you're doing is amplifying it. And I mean, I've said that already and I'll keep saying it because it's just multiple layers of this that just keep happening in different scenarios, but it's the same concept. It's week in and week out. This is literally all we seem to be arguing about now on social media and in the news is this whole idea of cancel culture. And it's like, it's getting to the point where it's like, y'all won't have shit. And it's funny as hell to me that Black people wanted to retroactively cancel Ye, right? Because it's like, what the fuck? That's the thing you're gonna pick to do? That's the thing, you know, that's what you want to do. So it's like, we got to separate ourselves from like these ideas of like trying to control other people. Cause you need to control yourself. And that's what I find to be the funniest thing and the irony of this whole, you know, the memes about I'm no longer affiliated with my alter ego, right? Because there is two of us, right? There's a higher self and the lower self. I was just watching a Bobby Hemmett clip, and I believe I shared it on my Instagram stories not too long ago, but there's a page on IGFL called Pan-African Goddess, and she posts a lot of Bobby Hemmett. Shout out to Bobby Hemmett in that page, and the owner of that page, because that shit's great. But Bobby Hemmett, African spirituality, you know, professor, genius, like whatever you want. He's a master teacher. He ultimately was saying in the clip that, you know, the devil on your shoulder and the angel on the other shoulder concept that you remember from childhood and movies and cartoons, that is a representation of the alter ego or the higher self and the lower self, right? So the physical form that you're in is the lower self. That's why you're here on earth. You came down, right? You're going to go back up, right? And then the higher self is all of the Akashic records and all of the memories that are imprinted on your DNA and through all of time, through all of history, all things that are known to the human race are on your DNA, is in your DNA, right? And so you have these memories of things that you don't even know what they are, stored away for survival reasons and whatever else, evolution. So you don't realize this shit, but you are always having an argument with your higher self, right? And so, I mean, some people realize this, but most people don't. So that whole idea of separating the egos, I feel like is so ironic right now. And it's the conversation that we all should be having about who am I being? Like, who am I actually trying to be? Am I going to be this higher self, or am I going to always give in to my lower self? Where will I find that balance? Where will I be able to forgive myself for falling prey to the lower self? And not following the higher self, because you have to forgive yourself when you do those things, you know. So we're human, right? So, and that's the thing. So like, we're living in this time, in this place where now we want to punish the higher self and punish all the selves, right, for the actions of a small portion of you, right? If you think about it, the you that does a thing that's frowned upon is a very small snippet in time of who you are. You're always changing, you're always growing, you're always evolving. So I feel like, hey, you should be able to forgive yourself for some shit you did 5 minutes ago. Now, of course, you can be doing that shit in vain if you're not trying to grow and learn your lessons. So that's the thing. You can't just skip over the lesson and just be like, I fucked up and keep going. You know what I mean? You do need to have a moment to process and evaluate and reflect on that, right? And see what it is that, how that didn't serve you or your higher self, and how you can move forward, right? To make sure that you don't sabotage yourself or whatever the case may be. So that's the whole concept behind what these memes are saying, is like you have to separate that higher self from that lower self and be able to distinguish who those are, and know that one you is not perfect, but it's gonna still be there. It's still out there gonna be doing things. And that's what the separation of the meme, why that's funny, is because you're actually looking at the idea that there's an old you that you can't dead. You can't dead the old you. You know what I mean? Not all the way. You can move on. You can let go of things. You can grow. You can transcend some things, but it doesn't die. Nothing dies. The energy never dies. So that old you is still in the new you, right? And it's not even a new you. It's just the higher you. They both always existed at the same time. They're always existing at the same time. It's this whole quantum, physics thing, right? It's like things are happening all over at the same time. All things, like all possibilities exist at all times in all places. So you are your higher and lower self. It's just, who do you choose to express? Who do you choose to listen to in those moments, right? And so that's it. That's what that meme to me represents. If you're looking at it on through a spiritual lens, that's what we're going through right now. We're trying to figure this out, this cognitive dissonance, of like, how do we cancel everybody, but then also be like, I'm worthy of like love and life and, all of the things that we still want, because that's what the higher self wants. So our higher selves are suffering right now because we are giving so much into lower self, because, everything around us is pushing us that way. And we not smart enough to catch on and stop this shit in its tracks. I feel like we're giving in a little too much to a lot of the shit. But yeah, so back to the Kanye thing. That shit is funny to me because it's like, look, if y'all niggas, now trust and believe, Kanye is Kanye. Kanye gonna do Kanye, period. We already know this. Like, I don't understand. We insane because we fucking keep expecting something else from Kanye. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? But my point is, this fake outrage and this one to fucking go back retroactively to cancel Ye because black people are mad now because the Jews got him to apologize, because the Jewish media got him to apologize, because whoever else pressured him got him these companies, his contracts. So y'all didn't, y'all done went and canceled him or whatever for them, because black people was the main people out here like, oh, I can't believe he said that. Like, y'all were doing, I feel like y'all was doing most of the arguing. So y'all did all the arguing for the Jewish community, right? They had the money and the resources. We got the public opinion on lock. You know what I mean? They went out there and did their thing and media it right to us, right? Super fragile-callistic, espialidocious Raven did. You know what I mean? Raven that shit right to the black community, okay, through the media. And we ate that shit up. And then now when we saw the hammer come down, oh boy, now we all out here going, damn, well, we couldn't get them to do that for us. That's what y'all niggas do every time. Every election cycle. Every time y'all get a law. Safety Act in Chicago. That little Belch came out. Ooh, Lord. Safety Act in Chicago. Y'all was marching for police brutality. Y'all was marching about this stuff that was going on in the streets. And then y'all getting police reform, and so many of y'all out here complaining now about it. Like, what is happening with the synapses and shit in the brains, bro? Because you can't ask for a thing and then get it and then be like, I don't want that shit. What is wrong? So y'all went out there and helped Kanye get canceled by them people. Then y'all turn around and I see a lot of y'all out here mad that it happened for that reason, but not for his anti-black comments. Well, what you think, right? Y'all, first of all, y'all proving his point about who runs such shit and who don't. Because all y'all doing is sounding like a bunch of crybabies, because that's all we can do, because we ain't got no resources, right? We ain't got no banks, we ain't got no land, we ain't got no government established to run. We ain't even got to hold our own culture. Like, we out here moving all the culture forward. Music, internet, all of this. the arts, like what would they do without us? And we moving all of this stuff forward and we literally giving it away. And then got the nerve to complain because like your boy said he jealous. And y'all jealous too. Y'all just proved his point. That's what's so crazy about it. It's like, y'all keep saying that man crazy. But at the end of the day, even if he crazy, he doing some shit on another level that's affecting people's mindset. He is fucking with our psyche, bro. And it's not like, see, y'all, I gotta figure out how to put this, because when you're looking at life through a spiritual lens, you can see shit for what it is, regardless of the source, regardless of the, how, if it's taboo, if it's something that's not socially acceptable, the messenger, whatever the case may be, wherever it come from, you understand that that's divine guidance or intervention or some sort of, engineering, right? Just because it's a door right there don't mean that motherfucker open. You see what I'm saying? Just because the door open don't mean it's gonna lead to something better. You know what I mean? Like this shit about, this is how that shit is. That's like H.H. Holmes had his goddamn murder mansion, right? It's a fucking maze. You think you going in a hotel room, you in the gas chamber during the Columbian Exposition, right? You thought you staying in this nice, luxurious hotel. Bitch, you about to get murdered. It is not always what it seems. It's the same thing. So if you hear crazy-ass Kanye talking crazy, I mean, you got to do what the fuck you would do if you was on motherfucking 63rd Street or somewhere and you heard some crackhead on the corner talking nuts. You not finna go up to him and be like, hey, yo, bro, you know what I mean? I don't like what you saying. This sound offensive. I think you got a mental problem. You need to be canceled. Who your boss? Where you work? Who got your accounts? Let me get them all canceled. Relegate you to some corner of the metaverse. Y'all don't get to do that to a bum on the street. So why do you want to do that as a Kanye? Like, because you think he got something that you mad about? Because that's what it sounds like. It just sounds like y'all just be hating. So any mistake somebody make, you ready to get on there and pull them down for them. Black people in particular, I'm talking to us. I'm tired of it. It's really whack. So y'all got out here, y'all helped Kanye get canceled. Y'all mad because he got canceled for saying something against them people, but not show people. But then how was they going to do it? You ain't got no resources. You ain't got nothing to put behind it like they do. You know what I mean? Except y'all getting on Twitter and Instagram. And the money that we do got that we can spend, the resources that we can withhold or use in a way, we just give them away willy-nilly because we not thinking like that, right? We can't move as one body. We steady, especially on certain issues. Like, it should be just like some issues is just like non-negotiable. Like, that shit should be like fucking a reflex. Like, financial compensation, reparations. They out there talking about the student loans forgiveness. I seen a meme where I believe it's a mistake. I ain't go research it, but I basically saw a meme where they were talking about how they're going to send checks. And it's like somebody took it as they going to send checks straight to niggas. Like, oh, them student loan people ain't never getting my money then. If they send me a $20,000 check, I'm finna go buy this. I'm finna go trick it off at Beyonce concert XYZ. They better not send these niggas no checks. Y'all kill me with that shit, bro. Even if you joking, that's fine. But like, it's some people that's really serious when they be saying that. Because I've heard them. First of all, it was so many of y'all who didn't want other people's loans to get forgiven, which I'm like, you a fucking hater, bro. So you mad because you paid off your loans, so now you want somebody else to have to pay off theirs. Like, what kind of shit is that? Y'all some goddamn Stockholm syndrome having ass, you know what I mean? Why? Like, why would you hate on the next person? Like, so that's money that's in their pocket that they can spend with you if you got a product or a business you can sell them. I don't know what's wrong with y'all that y'all can't look at it like this or just see that as a community, y'all need to just be trying to big each other up because if we come up as a whole, we can all look for each other, but we already stab each other in the back. Case in point, right? So you don't want people to get their loans forgiven. Now, if the people get the checks, now you ready to snitch on them, you mad. Y'all did the same thing with the PPP loans. Like, if we ever got reparations, I feel like y'all would be out here in the streets mad at each other and protesting other niggas getting their reparations. Like, nah, I don't need. I've heard niggas say that shit. I don't even want no reparations. I work for man. My parents, they were slaves. I mean, my parents weren't slaves. My great was slaves. But I feel like, we paid our dues. They need to. I wasn't no slave, so they should have got the money. If they ain't paid them, then I don't want it. I'm gonna work hard for that. It's trust and believe these Negroes is out here, and I hate when I see them on my feed. I just trying to erase that shit like Men in Black from my mind. Cause I just hate to think that it's niggas out here like this. But y'all out here, and it's weird as fuck. You really finna hate on the next nigga getting his shit, bro? Like, stop. Y'all really don't know how to move as a unit, and it's really sickening. That's why you won't get nobody else canceled, because y'all slow. And it's like these was no rhetorical questions. Like, they really was out here asking, like, why come it didn't matter when he was talking about black people? It's the same reason we out here screaming Black Lives Matter. Like, what rock are y'all under? We don't got no pull. We can't stay committed to a cause. We get distracted. They give us the old okie doke, you know what I mean? The sleight of hand, and we fall for it every goddamn time. God damn, wake up. Insanity. And y'all want to talk about Kanye. Y'all niggas is crazy. That's what Kanye's supposed to be showing y'all right now. That all you niggas is crazy. If you ain't learned shit else from Kanye, you should be looking at the fact that, damn, he is showing me that most of these motherfuckers in my community is fucking crazy. Because they, first of all, they listening to this nigga. Now, like I said, you gonna listen to what he say, and if you hear some shit that sound truthful and is relevant or inspire you, then you take that, but you leave the rest of that shit out. You know what I mean? Like I said, if I see a crackhead on the corner, he saying some crazy shit, he eat boo-boo, he eat his boogers, you know what I'm saying, blah, 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 blah. But then he say the fucking lotto numbers, I might have to go run and play them motherfuckers, you know what I mean? If he say some shit that makes some goddamn sense, if he be like investing in Tesla or Apple shares, you know what I mean? If this nigga tell me, watch out, it's a goddamn car speeding at me, I'm gonna turn the fuck around. You know what I mean? What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't understand. Like, y'all really can't just, you gotta compartmentalize this shit, bro, or you gonna be out here fucked up. Like, you gotta understand everything got multiple expressions, so you can't just take a thing and make it a monolith and make it just this one expression. It's not. That's whack. Kanye is really doing a number on everybody's psyche, and y'all letting it happen because y'all stay focused on the narrative that the media is pushing and not what the man is actually saying and what's happening as a result of what he is doing and saying. Because literally everything he's saying come back around, and then it's like, oh, actually, he might have been on something. Or he exposed this truth. Even when Kanye fucking up, he exposed the truth. Him fucking with them Kardashians. He showed a lot of y'all black men that y'all out here, you're living in a dream. You think you're going to go outside the black community. Not saying black women don't be doing no bullshit neither, because black women will fuck you up too, just like them other women. But my point is that women are women. So you thinking you finna go, oh, these women of these other colors, they going to treat me so much better. Nigga, please. Negro, please, because a lot of the times it's fetishized. Am I saying it right? It's fetishized, and then they know that they had an upper hand. Other, women that's not a colored and with a man of color, she already knows. As soon as she scream out help, these motherfuckers gonna come fuck you up. Soon as she say you did something to her, you know what I mean? Like, I hope that that's not what you got to deal with, but I'm just telling you, that's always. To me, that's always the bottom line. That energy is always there. You know when you got the fucking upper hand and y'all really got the audacity to be out here talking about they treat us better. Okay. Some of you. They treat us better. Okay. Yeah, for now. Y'all do what y'all want to do. But yeah, that shit funny as fuck. And so then I'm like, man, if we was going back in time to cancel niggas, why the fuck we ain't just, do some quantum nigga shit like Marty nigga McFly, go back to the future? If we finna cancel Kanye retroactively, why we fucking with Kanye? Why y'all can't think bigger? You want to go cancel a nigga retroactively? What about all them niggas that own slaves? JP Morgan and shit. Change the motherfucking name of the bank. We own the bank. They divest that shit up between the black community. Cancel them niggas because they own some slaves, right? Allegedly. Ain't no allegedly. I'm pretty sure that shit for real fast. But I'll go look it up. But I'll just say allegedly for now. But we know niggas own slaves. Like, so they out here and they ain't had to pay no motherfucking price ever that I know of. Please tell me when. And so at this point, it's like, shit, we gonna be canceling motherfuckers retroactively. Can we take it all the way back and go cancel them niggas and give us they shit? So Chase fucked up, had slaves. Go cancel them niggas. Send all their accounts, divest them motherfucking accounts out, and now pay us that shit. We can change the name of Chase to Got Your Ass. You know what I mean? Because what the fuck? Why would we waste our time with Kanye West? Like, what he gonna... First of all, we know he off his rocker. And Kanye done gave some stuff to the community. So it ain't like, he just out here just eating off of us. Like, you know what I mean? He gave us something. Okay. If it wasn't them goddamn albums, he gave us the Donda School or something. You know what I mean? He let us know Umar been slacking. Let me stop. Dr. Umar, I don't want no beef. But it's just wild to me. So I just don't understand. Like, we can't control our money. We can't control our mouths. We can't support each other. We don't support black business. We ain't got no goddamn supplies. We ain't got no goddamn trained nobody, professionals hardly, to do nothing for us that would just solemnly swear to serve our communities if we were to be able to, like, secede or anything like that. Like, y'all can't be talking about canceling Kanye when y'all need to be canceling the whole goddamn U.S. government. Like, I just don't understand. You gonna retroactively cancel some niggas? Go let's be smart about it. Or shit, bitch, go retroactively cancel Thomas Edison. You know what I mean? That nigga stole from Nikola Tesla any goddamn way. Go back and cancel Thomas Edison. I'm sure it won't be hard to find some shit. He probably Me Too'd a bitch 200 years ago. Go cancel them niggas. Then that way, all our motherfucking light bills can be paid up. Period. We don't pay for electricity no more. Black people, we got that electric on lock. Even if your bill was in your mama's name, or your mama put the bill in your name before your birth, you good. Cancel all that. You know what I mean? Free electric for life. And then we give, Tesla the credit for that shit, so we ain't actually got to cancel electricity, because that's how they try to do. You can't listen to the album no more because R. Kelly in jail. Fuck that shit. We still listening to the album. We still turning the lights on. Because we're going to just transfer that shit to Tesla. You know what I'm saying? Because he was the one who did that shit anyway. And we know Tesla probably ain't got no motherfucking controversies, because the FBI was watching him like a goddamn Black Panther. CIA, one of them alphabet boys, was watching. They had files on Tesla. They was watching him. Like he was a goddamn Black Panther basketball player with a black wife or somebody. He was definitely on the lookout, on the list. So we know he good. His record probably squeaky clean. Because that shit would have came out already. Like, nah, fuck that nigga. It's wild. So, like, if we gonna go back, let's go Marty McFly, our fly black asses back to the past and go take care of the niggas we need to take care of. Not Kanye. Like, we got bigger fish to fry. I don't understand. Can y'all please stop with this selective fake outrage for the wrong thing, for the very wrong thing, for the very wrong thing. And then you mad. Y'all literally instantly regret. Anyway, moving on. That shit really made me mad, though. Y'all don't understand. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta be better than that. Nigga McFly. Let's go back. Back to the future. All right, y'all. But yeah, so we gotta come up with the long game and figure that out. But moving on, so Elon, well, actually we're not moving on because we're still talking about cancel culture, because Elon Musk bought Twitter, and people want to be microwave and stuff while I'm trying to do my podcast. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? People gotta eat. Elon bought Twitter, and everybody all excited because they're like, oh, I don't know. It's a lot of people that's excited. I don't know what's going on, because these are the same motherfuckers who want to cancel people for this misinformation. Stop spreading. I reported her page. That's how y'all sound. I reported her page. She works in that company. She should not be allowed to tweet. Goofy as hell. Now y'all excited because Elon bought Twitter and finna put Trump back on there. I don't understand how y'all live, how these two thoughts live in y'all head. Y'all hate Trump, but y'all happy Elon finna set him free. Okay. I love it though. Like I said, I'm very much for, hey, you say what you gotta say, do what you gotta do. Just watch your tone when you talking to me in my face. Cause I don't know what to tell you. All bets are off then. I don't like what you're saying. I'm not gonna buy your shits. I don't like what you're saying. I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, but I ain't gotta go get 100 niggas behind me to do it. They gonna find out. They gonna find out how you mistreating the community or whatever you doing. You know what I mean? The fuck? Mighty my business. That's how you get paid. Not fucking around, fucking with everybody else. Worry about trying to stop their bag. Worry about your bag. Worry about your bag. Oh, child. But anyway, so yeah, y'all, I don't know, y'all weird. So if y'all think Elon finna do something that's in line with democratic or liberal policies, which I thought freedom of speech was, but clearly no, because y'all don't want to hear nobody talk that don't align with y'all narrative. It's very weird. So weird. Child. But yeah, Twitter. So I was also scrolling on Twitter. I saw some weird shit. Oh my God. So it was a post where like this chick was like, let me pull it up so I make sure I say what it said. What it said was. Okay, so a rich ass Karen at Queen Veeg, I guess. I'm not gonna elaborate on whatever I think that is. I can't take Jeezy serious as a rapper anymore because he married an Asian woman who said she liked dark meat on the side and white meat keeps her lean. And somebody tagged the video and she dead ass said it. And then she doubled down on it when one of the this was on The View or one of them shows. The Talk, The View, the shit, whatever. These chicks was on there like, bitch, I know you about to rephrase that. And she doubled down. She's like, no, what I meant was I like black men on the side and my main man to be a white man. I was like, okay, don't think she gets it. Bro, I think Tamara Mowry, one of them twin girls from Sister, I think she on there. She was just sitting there like, bitch. She started sipping her water like, I ain't even about to be in this conversation at all. She tried to help the girl clear it up, but she went right on in and doubled down again. I was like, girl, you is slow. But anyway, I ain't got no problem with it. Nigga want to go marry him. Like I said, you want to be with one of these women outside the black community and take your chances. That's fine. Take your chances. You take your chance with anybody. So like I said, I don't care. But it is funny that people be getting with these people that have fetishized thoughts about people of color or whatever outside their community. It's just weird. Like, people are people. Stop fetishizing them because it just comes out later and then everybody's pissed off. So anyway, within the thread, these black men, I don't know where they come from, but they're all over the place. They just sprout out from the fucking floorboards like fucking Bailey's, okay? Like, bitch, what is wrong with you? So literally the black, or whoever posted the post, I'm assuming it's a black woman. Yeah, it say rich ass Karen. I'm sure that's a black woman's handle. Like, come on. And so she basically is saying like, you know, she can't take him serious because she feel like he disrespected himself. And I feel like that's her right to say that, you know what I mean? So these guys got in the comments and they were like really touched by this and triggered because they were like, oh, well, black women say far worse things about the black men they marry. What? What black men do you know that's getting verbally abused like that? And if they are, you need to tell them to leave. Like, dog, you ain't got to take this, know your worth. I don't understand why y'all do this comparison thing. Like, but black women treat us worse, so we should take this treatment from these women. Like, the fuck, nigga, you are worthy. God, let me pat your head, little po baby. Like, look, nigga, you are worthy. Get in the mirror. Say some affirmations. What the fuck? So, niggas all in the comments mad as fuck at the black woman for saying this shit. Like, I still don't get what they were so mad about. So then it eventually led to, well, I've heard black women call black men bullet bags. And I'm like, what? Talking about, I guess, you know, black men be getting killed in crimes and I guess, you know, by the police or whatever, even though that's multiple different types of people that's getting hurt by the police. But yes, black men are disproportionately affected, I think, by that, right? If I can look up the stats, I would, but I don't feel like it. But I'm just trying to figure out, like, where did they hear this shit from, right? Because I'm like, bro, that sounds like a reach. So that was my reply to this thread. It was like, that's a reach, bro. So then these Negroes start quoting some chick named CNG, and they like, go look her up. She's a divester. So now we in the term number 2 I ain't heard before. A divester, I guess, is supposed to be a black woman or man who's telling people to date outside their race. So I guess there's this war between the black men and black women divestors telling them, oh, well, black men, if they go date out their race, we can date out ours, whatever, right? So he's talking about this chick that she's the one who started this bully bag thing and that she got a whole lot of other chicks like her that's in her little clique. But I'm like, nigga, I ain't never heard of this chick. Go look her up. No! Back to my point about why do I go look up some shit that's gonna piss me off? Like, why am I out here looking for shit to be mad about? Nigga, you ain't got nothing else to do. Why? Like, why am I to go to this corner of the internet with these miserable ass bitches to see what they miserable ass doing? Like, I don't go down to the local hoe bar. You know what I mean? I don't go down to the motherfucking, and not to, look down on sex workers. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not out here just looking for shit to be mad about that disgusts me or whatever. Like, move the fuck around. Like, you're giving her views. You're giving her clicks. You're sharing her name. You're giving her a mention on Twitter. You're literally adding her to the algorithm. What the fuck? Stop. I don't like it. I'm just gonna, like, go somewhere else. This cancel shit is fucking weird, bro. Like, y'all really need to get this shit out y'all fucking head, bro. And I hope I don't gotta keep saying this, but I think it's not gonna stop anytime soon because this shit just out of control. Like, in different scenarios, it's the same thing. You're mad about some shit that you cannot control. You won't ever control. You're never gonna eradicate it. You're never gonna get rid of people that don't like you. You're never gonna get rid of people who don't agree with you. You're never gonna get rid of the antithesis to whatever your movement is. It's not going to happen. This is life, duality, opposing forces. Like, get over it. It's just, is it hard? Is it hard? Child. That's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. So another thing I wanted to talk about, what was next? What was next? Black tip. So to finish that up, so the guy, he gets mad. He tells us to go look at this chick. I'm done with the thread. But then I noticed he went back and forth with this other chick, and he was like, he called her a femcel. And I'm like, how the fuck is a femcel a thing? Because, incel is involuntarily celibate, is a male. But a femcel is a woman who's involuntarily celibate. Like, I don't know a lot of women that's out here, like, pressed for sex or mad that they're not getting it. Like, I literally thought that was the running joke. Like, women, you gotta chase them for it. And when they get married, they don't want to have it and all this other shit. Y'all can't have it both fucking ways, okay? You can't say, what the fuck is a femcel, bro? How is a woman involuntarily celibate? I mean, let me know. If I'm wrong, let me know. I could be wrong. I'm teachable, okay? I'm teachable. So if there's a such thing as a woman who can't get laid and wants to get laid, right? Because that's the thing. I know women that just don't want to be touched, and I guess that's on them. That's fine. I don't know what the fuck going on there, but that's on you. Whatever you want to do. I mean, like, I don't know a lot of women that's out here really can't get none. Like, we literally be filtering through y'all all the fucking time. Like, if I really wanted, I could just literally go in a DM and be like, hey, bro. Sorry to break the news to you. This wasn't, you weren't aware. The fuck is a femcel? Like, that doesn't happen. Come on, guy. Now you're just getting creative, sir. You're telling a little story, sir. Okay, I'm done with you now. Oh, child. So yeah, let's not be out here calling people bully bags. Like, what the fuck? And if you're listening to some bitch that's talking about that, whether you agree with her or not, like, stop, because it's poison to your mind. Okay. Yeah, really weird. Anyway, getting old, y'all. Getting old. Now I'm 30 now. I'm about to be 40. And man, I seen this meme. I think Earthquake shared it. It's this older lady. She had like one of those like church wigs on. Like, it was definitely giving old lady church wig. And she had the little Walmart pajama short set on with the little the cami top. Okay, and she was twerking hard. She was throwing that for somebody, Deacon. She was trying to let us know that motherfucking pelvis is still intact. Okay, she said, "I am taking my hyaluronic acid." Okay, is that the hyaluronic is the one? Y'all know what I'm talking about, or do you? She taking her MSM and her hyaluronic acid. Okay, bitch, fucking look it up. Fuck with her. But yeah, that shit was hilarious. So sis is in there shaking that shit. And so of course people are like, man, in the comments, like, if I get that age and I look like this, please somebody tell me, hey, I don't give a fuck. I like, let's act bad to the dirt. That's how I feel about getting older. I'm with Patton Oswalt on that shit. Like, well, you only get 11 birthdays or some shit, I think was the joke. And he said, once you turn 90, you can start committing certain crimes. If you get to 100 years old, you can murder somebody with your bare hands, scot-free. I agree. Because like he said, if your motherfucking old ass got enough strength in your hands to pummel somebody to death, that nigga needed to fucking go. Okay? He was slowing down the evolution of the species. Okay? I love that joke, bro. It's so real though. Because it's like, what the fuck, bro? You getting older. You deserve certain freedoms at this point. You've lived this long. Like, fuck this shit. You don't have to follow the rules anymore. Okay? And so clearly Ginuwine is taking that shit to heart. But I think he might have slowed down now. So I know everybody's saying the Ginuwine meme. Where he is doing a little same OG. He got his head looks super big because he got that beard. He already got a big head anyway. I got a big head, so I can't talk about nobody here. I love you, Ginuwine. He was like oh my God, he was my boo back in the day. Like, that's why y'all gotta go easy on him, right? I had Ginuwine posters all over my wall, dead ass. Like, my dad just took them shits off the wall in my old room. So I love Ginuwine. So he doing a little big head bobble with his little same OG slide, and he was milking that shit because he was like, I'm gonna laugh with y'all. Y'all not gonna fucking leave me out. So he was laughing with us. And so Ginuwine, I don't know if he having a midlife crisis, but the motherfucker decided to take it a little too far because his ass went to do some TV show. So I got it pulled up right here. So it was on WGC. I had posted it. But it's a show called Magic with the Stars on CW, and Chris Angel, the famous magician, had Ginuwine to come on the show to go hold his breath in a glass cube underwater. And they said in the rehearsals he was not able to actually complete the challenge, but decided he was going to go ahead and do it anyway on the show. Yeah. So this motherfucker basically got in there in the cube. He was trying to do the trick underwater, and he ended up hitting the sides of the cube in distress before the employees pulled him out. They laid him on the floor, and an undisclosed source said the artist was unconscious and had to be taken away in an ambulance. Whew. They said he okay though. But I don't think he's going to be out here acting up no more. Y'all think so? See, that's what happened. You take it too far. Take it too far. Take it too far. You got to know your limits. But that's going to be me. I definitely know I'm going to be like fucking 60, like doing some out-of-pocket shit. And ain't nobody going to be able to tell me no. So, I love y'all. Before it goes down. Just know that I love you. Whew, child. It's amazing. It's amazing though. We get older and we just don't be like trying to accept that shit. Like, another person that's not accepting they getting old, Nicki Minaj, bro. Like, she wildin'. She treating the young girls like, her little peons and shit. And then some of them. But she picking them, hitting them against each other. She a fucking narcissist, bro. Like, I want to talk about that narcissism shit too. Because there's too many motherfucking narcissists out here that are getting elevated and worshipped, and people are mocking them, and so now it's just, this shit is just rampant. We're all just becoming these really fucking sick individuals that don't want to be accountable for anything, and like, the fuck you. So anyway, sis is on the floor rolling around in Philly, bro. Pull that shit up. She got on some like multicolored print designer like bodysuit. It's like orange, and like it's got like that Navajo like sunset type of color scheme, right? So anyway, sis look good, but motherfucker in the clip, and she posted shit on her own page. This bitch don't got no shame. She on the floor, on her back, leg up, doing all this, so it just looks so awkward. It's so awkward, and I'm just like, bitch, You can't do that no more. Why are you on the floor? Like, somebody was like, why she ain't got no background dancers to be doing all of that? That's I'm like, what is going on, sis? Child, pray for Nicki Minaj. I don't even know if you can pray for her. We just gonna have to just wait this out. Like, she just gonna have to, I don't know. She's gonna have to just get old and just, go somewhere. Anyway, shout out to the bars. Love y'all. Get some help. Man, and then Stevie Wonder, bro. I ain't know Stevie Wonder was a whole fucking fuck boy. No, let me stop. Stevie Wonder not a fuck boy. I love Stevie Wonder. But like, come on. So Stevie was doing an interview with Ari Lennox. I need to go watch the whole interview. But they was like, the clip I saw, he was like, oh, I love this song. I love your music. You're beautiful. And then he was like, are you single? Are you singing anywhere? I'm like, is Stevie hitting on Ari Lennox? And one of my friends confirmed that this man got like 11 kids or some shit like that. Like, he almost said Nick Cannon numbers. Nick Cannon can't be out Nick Cannon, though. That nigga Cannon, okay? Cannon. Sorry. So immature. Anyway, but yeah, I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, damn, so the blind niggas is hoes too? God damn. I mean, I knew from Ray, because Ray was filling up the girl arm and shit, trying to see if she was, big boned, like, or not. Something about this area and the forearm was telling them the looks on the face. Because I wish a nigga would sit there and pat my whole face now and pull these goddamn makeups off. You see, I did my lashes today, so I got cute for y'all today, boy. Enjoy. But yeah, Stevie, what the fuck? I didn't know. It just ruins a lot of things for me because I really just thought Stevie Wonder was like wonderful. I mean, he is wonderful, but goddamn, you a hoe too. You ain't even got no hairline. I can see nigga. He's like, niggas can't see me. He can't see himself. Shit, he like, nigga. Like, I don't know what's up going on down here. This wild, bro. I just can't understand. I ain't trying to roast Stevie. I love Stevie. I'm gonna leave him alone. But I'm just saying, he said, I gave you the talking book and it just keep on talking. Anyway. Yeah, this is just wild. This is so wild. And then Maxwell out here with the Megan Thee Stallion knees, Lord. I ain't trying to shame no man for doing what he gotta do. Drop it low, brother, if it feel good to you, okay? Max hell, okay? But yeah, I'm just like, bro, y'all out here acting bad. I love it though. I fucking love it. So I ain't mad at Maxwell. Show him them knees, Maxwell. Rock it down for him. Shouldn't I realize you're the highest of the high. Got them knees, I got them knees. Don't ever wonder. Okay. That was my shit, boy. Maxwell was the nigga. Okay. Ooh. Stevie Wonder and Maxwell. Did they ever do a collab? That would have been sweet. We gotta figure that out. Boop, boop. Anyway. Oh, child. But yeah, so let's not shame the old people because, you could push them either way. You could make them go the Nicki way, because, Lotto called her super freaky grandma. Now she out here rolling on the stage looking like somebody super freaky grandma. Get your ass up, Nicki. Get some fucking background dancers, And then you got Ginuwine passing out. So y'all can't be out here age shaming niggas, okay? You gonna push them too far. They gonna drown themselves. They gonna fuck around and get with an Ari Lennox and, I don't know. What you gonna do when Ari Lennox get to you, because that bitch, she got some, I don't know what it is. I love Ari though. She just oozed this like confident, calm, cool sex appeal. I love it. Yes. Especially for the dark skinned ladies. She repping for y'all hard, okay? Because she just gorgeous with the natural hair, with the weave, with the straight, with the whatever. And she's beautiful. And the music is great. I love it. I'm excited. Anyway. But Stevie, I'm going to need you to calm down. Okay? Child, the blind man is hoeing. I just can't. What if my soul made a blind man? Let me stop. Hey, if you out there, sir. I know you can't see me, but I'm 5'5". I don't know. Am I 5'5"? I be lying about that shit. Yeah, I'm 5'5". I'm 5'5". You know what I'm saying? Caramel complected. You know what I'm saying? Harsh brown eyes. Just look in your soul. I'm I'ma look in your soul when you take them shades off. Anyway. Y'all, Megan was on SNL, Megan Thee Stallion. She killed it. I think she killed it. I mean, it was some little glitchies, but bro, somebody broke in her house like while she was trying to fucking rehearse for the show. Like, I can only imagine. And sis been going hard. She said she's gonna take a break after SNL. I love me some Megan Thee Stallion if you don't already know. But yeah, sis had to take a break. She said because of the break-in and I'm sure all the other shit that's going on. She just like, you know what, I can't deal with this shit. So let me just take a step back. She been doing a lot, so I ain't mad at the girl. But she stayed working. She's still doing her Halloween parties and shit. This after she said she's taking a break. So I don't know what the break consists of, Megan. So if you're taking a break, you make sure you're taking a break, okay? Because we don't want you to burn out, sis. You know, and she went through a lot. So yeah, she ended up crying on stage while she was singing Anxiety, which is such a powerful song. It's like, I love because dudes be hating on her and saying, oh, she only rap about the same thing. But no, the fuck she don't. You ain't listening to that shit. Because Anxiety is not about pussy, okay? At all. Okay? She literally talking about mental health issues. She launched a whole website and a campaign to help people get help, mental health, when the fucking government and everybody else then said, fuck it. You know what I mean? So I don't know what the fuck you can say about this is. I love me some motherfucking Megan Thee Stallion. Bro, and what the fuck is in the water in Houston, bro? Can we get some of that in Chicago? Because you motherfucking Houston girls be killing it. Shout out to the Houston girls. We got Beyonce, Lizzo, Megan. I'm loving it. Shout out to my girls at the Poor Minds podcast. That's my guilty pleasure. I started watching Poor Minds and I was like, these just drunk and wild and ratchet, bro. But this shit is so entertaining. It is a guilty pleasure. It is like, you kind of like be like, why am I watching this? Even though like it's some shit that we said, I'm like, I could never. But also I understand. So I love them chicks. They wild, they fun, and Houston girls. So nice. Shout out to Lex P, my fellow Leo. But yeah, so I mean, it's something going on in Houston. Can we get some of that in Chicago? Because I mean, we got some hitters from Chicago, but it's like, I don't know. Like we ain't got. First of all, I don't know no stallions from Chicago, cause y'all them some big, thick girls coming from out of there. You know what I mean? What the fuck? I mean, we got some big girls in Chicago. I'm gonna shut up. Before they come get me, because they be out here. I'll run your ass. All right. So anyway, oh yeah, we talked about student loan forgiveness. Let me get on here, skip on past that. My fucking doses out of order. Y'all niggas would never get reparations. But I did forget to mention though, you niggas don't want other niggas to come up. You shouldn't have gave you niggas money ass niggas need to stop hating the motherfucker, okay? Y'all some old fucking Rick James ass niggas, you know what I mean? I love Rick James. Let me not put that on him. R.I.P. Rick James. R.I.P. Paul Mooney, Charlie Murphy. But y'all some old fuck your couch niggas, for real. You niggas will say fuck a nigga couch and dig your boots in your shit the way you niggas act. Because you niggas, they should have never gave you niggas PPP loans. That's what y'all sound like. Fuck. Anyway, Kia and Hyundai. What the fuck, bro? So TikTok trend to steal Kia and Hyundais has just been viral, and it's just, I don't see no end in sight. Except I did just pull up, one of my friends had been a victim, unfortunately, of one of these thefts. It's because there is an immobilizer device that is not included in certain models of Kias and Hyundais. And what is going on is that these people are using like a USB cord or something to access this, once they access the steering column, they're able to stick it in the key, the ignition key, and start the car using just the USB. Most vehicles nowadays are equipped with what they call an immobilizer for an electronic key, because it basically searches for that key signal, and if it's not there, it's not going to start the engine. But these certain Kias and Hyundais do not have that. And so Kia and Hyundai, obviously, they know something wrong, because they start sending the clubs to certain police. They said they sent like 500 clubs out to police precinct. Like, nigga, what the fuck that's gonna do? You got like 10 million cars on the road that's, you know, potentially susceptible to this shit. What the fuck that's gonna do? So they want you to go into your local police department and prove that you got a Kia or a Hyundai, and then you can get this free club for your steering column. So the lawyer said at a class action suit, I believe it started in Wisconsin, but it also included Illinois. So if any of you have had your Kia or Hyundai taken, definitely go check this out. But they started a class action suit, and they're basically saying that the Hyundai and Kia needs to take some fucking responsibility, because Hyundai and Kia was like, fuck y'all, your problem. They was like, basically, y'all should have upgraded to the better model car that had that feature, even though we fucking, you know, lauded our great technology and our great safety features and shit, but at the end of the day, nah, it's not what y'all said it is. Because why are stupid ass teenagers on TikTok taking niggas' cars? This shit is crazy. Y'all got, and then like they said, Kias and Hyundais are the cars of like middle America, right? So your nurses, your teachers, your hardworking, you know, families, like, these are people who can't go without their vehicle and can't be out here looking for no car and trying to take an Uber or whatever, you know? So, like, these kids are really fucking shit up, you know? And like they said, a lot of the times, these are recurring, you know, offenses from these kids, and they need, you know, help that's not available usually to those families, psychiatric or otherwise, or just some kind of outlet or programming, or just poverty, you know, things to help get rid of the effects of poverty, jobs, money, grants, program, education, you know what I'm saying, activities, etc. Investing in these children, like, we're not doing enough of it, so that's why they out here TikTok trending and, you know, doing stupid shit. But it's like, bro, that shit is crazy. Like, I'd be mad as fuck. So I say, man, if you can go get you one of them clubs from the fucking police station, if you got one of them cars, document when you contact your automaker about that shit and what they had told you, and sign up for that class action suit, because I feel like even if you didn't get your car taken, I would sign up for that shit, because like one girl was showing people are making marks on your car just because they saw it on the street and they was trying to get in it just to do that. So you probably got some damage on your car if you've been street parked at any of this time from that shit. And I feel like, fuck that. That shit is nerve-wracking. Like, I was supposed to go with one of my girls somewhere, and I was like, she was like, oh, just park on the street and we'll hop in my car. And I was like, nah, I got one of the motherfucking Kias. I mean, I not a Kia, I got a Hyundai. And they was like, you know, just posting on my Citizen app, like, somebody just took my shit. And I was like, nah, girl, you can hop in the car with me, because I don't know about leaving my car on the streets, because I park in the goddamn garage. I ain't got time for it. But I think my model actually has the immobilizer, so I'm good, but I gotta double check that shit. But, I mean, they still damage your car, just trying to fucking figure it out, goofy ass little motherfuckers. Man, and then, so Chicago, it's been a couple times, y'all, that motherfucker tried to jack a off-duty cop and got fucked up. I don't know if somebody died. I want to say it was a couple of these carjackers in Chicago that died from that shit. But one recently just happened, and they was trying to take this off-duty cop, a female cop, her Tesla, and they pulled a gun out, they say, put the gun up to her chest, demanded her purse, and I guess as they was snatching her purse, so she was giving them a purse, she pulled out her weapon and fired off on their asses, like, emptied out on these Negroes and teenagers, like 15, 18, you know what I mean? And I think the youngest one usually is the one, I think he got shot and was in, like, I want to say fair to critical condition. Y'all better stop playing out here, yo. You better get your little knucklehead ass kids into something, man. Y'all got to look for these activities. Make these kids do some shit, because they can't just be sitting on TikTok learning stupid shit. And TikTok is engineered to fuck with our children over here. They not teaching like they teaching on other countries' platforms. Everything fucked up over here, because they just get away with so much shit over here. Like they said, even with the steering column thing, with the key, with the immobilizer, they said all of the other Hyundais and Kias are standard. I believe I read that in that same article. Are standard in other countries, but in the U.S., no, because transmission, what's them people called? You know what I'm talking about, aviation transmission, whoever the fuck them niggas are. They ain't regulated to force them to do it. So it's wild, bro. But yeah, y'all, if y'all got kids and Hyundais, just watch your back, go and get that steering column lock and steering wheel lock, and check out that class action suit whether your car been taken or not, because period. And make sure y'all sign up for y'all student loan forgiveness. Them deadlines coming up. Get that shit gone. I think they already happened. By the time this air, actually, it may have already happened. But yeah, it's wild out here. See, I think it was one more thing I wanted to talk about. Brittany Griner ended up getting her appeal dismissed, I guess, or lost her appeal, and she is gonna serve 9 months in a penal colony. That shit's fucked up, bro. It's really messed up. And that shit was pissing me off too, how many black men like was out here like laughing at that shit. Like, where the gay community at now? Like, what? Like, what? Like, what? Oh, God. I don't understand. Like, that could be your sister, your mother, I get it. Like, yeah, she fucked up, but she don't deserve to be over there for 9 years for that shit. And yes, that shit's happening over here too, where people are getting time for, victimless crimes. But you can care about both things at the same time. That don't mean because you care about somebody in Russia that you don't care about somebody in the U.S., okay? Calm the fuck down. But that shit fucked up. I feel so bad for her and her teammates and just the whole fucking league, bro. That shit is hurtful. Like, we gotta do better. But you do have to be smarter. Like, please, if you going out of the country, remember the fucking rules. Go to the state, the State Department's website and figure out what the laws and the rules and the risk of being there are. We gotta be smart, man. We really do. But it's unfortunately fortunate that people are still getting arrested for marijuana in 2022. Like, the fuck is wrong with y'all? This shit is whack. It's so many other things that are happening, but y'all like to pick on the easy shit. It's the easy shit. Y'all like to fuck with people that's easily fucked with, and that's fucked up. I love y'all anyway, though. You know what I'm saying? Ciao. But I think that was it. It was a few other things I wanted to talk about, but we already at an hour, so I'm gonna let it go. Yeah. So y'all be cool, y'all be safe. Yeah. I mean, I'm out here doing the thing. Oh, I also want to just say, shout out to Tory Lanez, who punched August Alsina, and now is on house arrest until his Megan Thee Stallion trial. So, yeah. You guys are looking weird out here, especially all you guys who are out there defending that shit. That bitch probably said some shit to him, so she should have got shot in her feet. Okay. Weirdo. Very weird. Very weird. Oh, they said somebody covered up Kanye mural in Chicago, so that shit wild too. Like, y'all really are here mad at Ye, bro. Y'all need to get a life. Y'all don't understand how much they distracting y'all with this shit, bro. Yes, that nigga wild, but just ignore him. His comments are hurtful to black people. They can't be no more hurtful than, I don't know, slavery, police brutality, murders, economic fucking violence. Jeez. Anyway, y'all stay safe, bro. And fuck cancel culture, for real. You know that? Just fuck it. Just fuck it. Just fuck it. You cannot be canceled, okay? Only by God. And really, we should be canceling ourselves every day. Just like those people are separating from their alter egos. Ye is no longer responsible for Kanye West and etc. Nori's not responsible for Noriega. Separate yourself from yourself, okay? Higher self and lower self, and do what the fuck you gotta do. And don't apologize for it. And you can't be canceled because nigga, the ultimate canceler is God, and you're not even getting canceled in. You know what I mean? Like your energy never dies. Okay, they can't. It's the internet. They cancel you on the internet. Okay, imagine 1,000 years ago they had to try to cancel niggas. Like, cancel niggas, but they didn't have the internet to do it. Like, how can you cancel niggas in real life? It's very fucking hard. Imagine they was trying to do this shit in the Middle Ages, you know, Eloise and Abelard, you know, instead of sending them off to convents and monasteries, you know, they canceled them, you know, just stop their whole everything, you know, try to stop their whole bag. Like, I mean, what the fuck? People got canceled back then for real shit. You know what I mean? Like real ass shit. Now you just getting canceled for saying some shit that somebody didn't like. Because it's online and it got shared. That's fine. That's fine, you guys. Be like that. Little spit came out. Be like that, guys. Alright, y'all. I'm done. Nick at night. It was Nick at night. I didn't tell y'all that. It's Nick at dusk. Nick at dusk. This sounds like nigga dust. Naked dust. Naked dust. I don't know. I'm done. Bye.
It's over, get out my face. It's not like there wasn't scores of chances to play you. You can't even count the times I didn't betray you. The shit I